Now our topic is the principle of a superposition of waves. So equation start from y is equal to, if we are having one wave which is depends on position as well as time, so yxt is equal to summation of two different waves y1 and y2. So this is like, if we are just we have one string and we just disturb that string, so that string oscillations are like upward direction. Now from the other side we disturb that string like opposite wave, and so that's why this is moving in this right hand side direction and this is moving in this left hand side direction. Now after some time they will be at some point, so at that instant this string don't have any crest or trough because both are same but they are in opposite direction. So in particular point we don't have any oscillations or any crest or any trough, right? After that, now this is moving ahead, that's why now we are having that trough in left hand side and crest which is right hand side, and they are moving in like this. So this is whole working of waves of string. So we have one wave like y1, we have another wave like y2. y2 is negative, so their algebraic sum will be 0 at some point, right? So now we can also denote this formula like this. If we are having y1, so f of x minus vt. So x minus vt, this is our first function. Then second y2 is equal to f2 x minus vt up to n. So yn is equal to fn x minus vt, and these all waves, if they are superimposed on some particular points, then our resultant will be y is equal to sigma I fi x minus vt. If there are n number of waves, then I have to write here I is equal to 1 to n. So this is our resultant, right? Algebraic sum of all the waves. Now we have to consider two different function waves. First is y1, which is a sine kx minus omega t, and second one is y2 is equal to a sine similar function kx minus omega t plus, but here plus phi. Now we have to find resultant. So y is equal to y1 plus y2, that we know. So sum of these two. So that means a sine plus sine. A sine plus sine, that means 2 sine summation means kx minus omega t plus kx minus omega t plus phi by 2. So here this is sine, and cos subtraction by 2, subtraction, so we are left with only phi by 2. So this is whole equation, right? Now what we have to do, y is equal to a, this is 2a, right, sine 2kx minus 2 omega t minus plus phi by 2. So 2 gets cancelled out, so we are left with only kx minus omega t plus phi by 2 only. And after that we are having cos, which is phi by 2, right? So see here, this y is equal to 2a cos phi by 2 and sine, which is kx minus omega t plus phi by 2. So in this formula we are having 2a cos phi by 2, which is act as the amplitude of this particular wave, and sine kx minus omega t plus phi by 2. So this function sine is related with this resultant, means y wave. So y is changing its amplitude according to this sine function, and amplitude value is 2a cos phi by 2. When we get maximum amplitude, when phi will be 0, phi will be 0, here we are getting maximum amplitude, so here phi will be 0, So we are left with kx minus omega t. So when phi will be 0, phi will be vanished from this particular phase term, and we are left with this equation only. So that is the principle of superposition of waves.